Lost revenues and additional COVID-19 related costs are adding up throughout the pandemic. As a result, the city of Fort St. John was forecasting a $2.8 million deficit this year. David Joy, General Manager of Corporate Services for the City of FSJ, says a new grant of roughly $3.7 million is more than expected.
We don't have to use now our capital reserves to offset the pandemic-related part of the deficit. And that will reduce the tax rate increase that we would have had to employ. So that's going to save the property owners money.
The funding comes from a $2 billion pot set aside for municipalities' operational costs over the course of the pandemic. The money left over from the grant will be carried over to next year's budget. As for the foreseeable future, Mayor Lori Ackerman says the city is in a strong financial position.
I assure you, I have been on council long enough that every so often a shiny bauble comes floating past, an opportunity to do something, and we've said no, because it's not part of our plan. And so I think that we have, we've held ourselves in good stead.
It's a similar story in Dawson Creek, where the city has been given more than $2.7 million. Mayor Dale Bumstead says the grant is crucial not only for right now, but well into the future.
We don't know how much further into 2021 or 2022 that COVID may impact our operations. And for us, delivering services, we need to be able to have that certainty of revenue to be able to deliver some of them.
Bumstead used the Ken Borick Aquatic Center as an example, saying the city generally recovers about 30% of operational costs from user fees. That number is down to just 3% in light of COVID regulations. It hasn't been an easy 8 months for municipalities across the province. This grant is a much-needed sigh of relief for those in charge of drawing up city budgets. Austin Lee, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.
Salon and barber services provided by Skinovations. Be swept away to a world of peace and tranquility at Skinovations Salon and Day Spa.